Starting off the New Year's, guys. Word of the week: focus. Follow one course until success. Focus, guys. Moving into the new year, we're fresh. We're fresh in the new year, and focus. So many people have these New Year's resolutions. So many people have these great ideas that they're going to pursue during the year. You guys see it every year, especially with people getting in the gym and starting their New Year's resolutions with weight loss goals or, whatever, business goals or relationship goals, whatever it is. And then a couple months down the road, they're on to something else, or, a few months down the road, they're on to something else. But focus, guys. Follow one course until success. Keep your eyes on the prize, guys. Whatever you guys go out to pursue for 2017, just keep your eye on that the whole way through. Whatever action plans you need to make, whatever goals you need to make, just focus on that. A lot of opportunities will come your way. A lot of people will come asking for your time or asking or referring you guys to like new ideals or new opportunities, but just say no, guys. Stick to that one thing that you guys are passionate about. Stick to that one thing that you said in the beginning of the year that you're going to focus on, and just commit to that the whole year. Run your race, finish well, get to December, walk into 2018 knowing that you hit that year focused on one goal, one ambition for the whole year. Don't get caught up in everything else, because opportunities are going to come, especially when you become successful, especially when you become a leader. People are going to want your time. People are going to want your energy. People are going to want you because of the person you are. But you got to say no, guys. Stay focused on what you're pursuing, and stay relentless in what you are pursuing for 2017. What do you guys think about that? Focus.
I don't think you can sneak in a word of the week from 2 weeks ago into your new word of the week. I heard you say relentless at the end. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, like,
relentless focus. He's building a sentence. They're building around each other.
I'm building it, guys. I'm letting you guys know that all these words have purpose.
I think you nailed it, Q, but how good was the movie Focus? Is that a movie? I don't know.
It is a movie.
Is that
it wasn't
Will
very
Smith?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Every word of the week,
wait, was it a movie?
You always have either a movie or something that has nothing to do. What was the last time action? You're like, oh, a movie. I think Will Smith or who'd you say last?
Because you nail it every time. You give me nothing but movies.
Speaking of movies, I like Focus. No hocus pocus, just focus is a saying I've heard. But I'm going to stretch it a little bit to another word, because Ryan Walter, who won a Stanley Cup in 88, I believe, with Montreal, 90?
It was 89.
No, Flames won in 89. Beat Montreal in 89 to win the cup. Anyway, this guy won a cup. Also coached the Vancouver Canucks as an assistant coach a few years ago, but he's a big speaker, and he also acted in the movie Miracle, I think. Youngblood. Miracle. It was Miracle. And the producer, he would always see the producer, I'm going to try not to hit the mic here, walk around doing this. And he called it framing. And he always used the word focus, but after this, he spoke to this producer. He then called it framing, because he says, what are you doing? What do you do? He's like, well, I'm framing. I'm getting what we want in the movie here. So, right, so that's what you're focusing on. And he's like, yeah, what's in the frame is going to happen. So what you focus on is going to happen. But the important part of doing this for our visual watchers is it's not just what you frame in or focus on. It's mainly about what you frame out. And like you said, saying no to things and
good.
What you're not allowing to be in your frame or to be in your kind of line of focus. That's a big thing, especially right off the bat when you're setting your course on, this early in the year. It's what I know where I want to go, but there's going to be all these other things coming in, and not just saying no because you might miss a good opportunity, but really think, is it what I'm focused on? Is it in my frame? Is it where I want to go? And if it's not, then you need to frame it out and not keep it out of your focus. Is the way I see it. So a little bit of a spin, but that's how I see the word focus.
Which is actually really hard to say no.
Oh, it's harder than
really
saying yes.
Yeah, it's hard to say no. Any great idea that comes my way, I'm saying yeah too. So that's one thing I'm definitely working on for 2017. But Jace, focus. What does that look like?
Well, two things with New Year's. You've got your goals, which generally come from your resolutions, but you want to be focusing on that goal. But between the two, I couldn't think of anyone better to ask than yourself to really outline the difference between your resolution and your goal. So what does that difference look like?
That's actually a question to me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just thought I'd put you on the spot there. man.
Yeah, no, I love it. So just repeat the question for me.
Okay,
So goals versus...
So focus. Everyone's going to be really focused on that end goal, and as you said, you want that tunnel vision towards that, so you can say no where you have to, block out all of that noise, all of that distraction.
Yep.
But everyone's going to start with that resolution.
Yep.
They're going to have to develop that goal.
Yep.
But what do you see as the big differences between the two? Where do they both sit in that timeline, and how would you get from one to the other?
Absolutely. That's good. Great question. So resolutions are goals for me. So I'll say resolutions the first bit, and that's just motivation realistically. And then it goes straight into goals. But what the difference between goals and focus is goals is getting you to what you're focusing on. So whatever we're focusing on, that end goal or that end objective, right? What we see as that success, we use micro goals to get to that main success, to get to that main focus. I mentioned earlier, which is a great scripture for those who read the Bible, is run your race and finish well. So it's all about running the race. Like, it's not stopping. It's the tortoise and the hare, right? It's just like step by step, inch by inch, anything's a cinch, yard by yard is hard. So every day we're focusing on little micro goals that make it to monthly micro goals, that eventually is, maybe our 5-month goal or 6-month goal, whatever it is, to hit that main focus point. So that would be the difference. Like a goal or New Year's resolution, again, New Year's resolution is just that, I guess, that motivation to say, I'm going to do something. But that goal is saying, you know what, my goal for the month of January is, for me personally, so a great example. So for me personally, my goal for January is to create a solid system for 30 days, a system of waking up at 4 o'clock, going for a jog around this park around my house 2 times. That wakes me up, a liter of water, reading 10 pages in a book, and then working on some social media stuff for our brand. That is my system. That's my goal for 30 days. And what that is my focus for long-term goal of having 5,000 followers on Instagram or 10K. Haven't made that decision yet, depending on how ballsy I want to get. But, for that end goal, growing the NSA lacrosse brand, that bigger goal for 2017. So that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a really good definition between the two. And knowing where you finish off as well. So you want to make sure that you finish off and tie off all the loose ends where you're at now.
Absolutely.
You need to have that single-minded approach to be able to focus on if you've got other things still running in the background, loose ends that haven't been tied up. How are you going to progress?
Absolutely. In regards to that, talking about loose ends, mindfulness is a big thing for 2017 as well. I understand, like, mindfulness, like clearing your head every day, in addition to self-awareness. Like, who are you for 2017? Knowing who you are, what's your weaknesses, what's your strengths, focusing on your strengths, getting rid of your weaknesses. They're your weaknesses. Just let them go. Like, they're there, they exist, whatever, but focus on what your strengths are and being very self-aware of who we are for 2017. I think that's massive for everyone listening. And in regards to our team here is, in regards to focus on yourself as well. Like, grow yourself and be mindful, know who you are, and pursue those things.